guys, good morning. We made a 4-hour drive over here to Lijiang, and shout out to our driver because we drove through mad windy mountain roads, and I think we're at this place called the Black Dragon Pool Scenic Area. Right when we got here to Lijiang, we actually went to this tea shop to buy some tea leaves, and it's the tea that we actually had during our first official day here in China when we went to dim sum, and it's a tea that we had a few nights ago having dinner in Yunnan. So it was good, and my mom bought me a pack, and so far, man, this walk is pretty pleasant.
再来一次，这里拉错来，今天这么多帅哥美女叔叔阿姨来，一起来好不好？这里拉错嘿。 送给他们。东江文化入野初衷，采千径。
您的心愿，您的愿望一定会实现。
我
年的茶华古道，我们一路走来，从古道的重镇丽江，到遥远的印度古国。亲爱的观众朋友，有一天你走过青山。
So my mom was actually really excited to come to Yunnan because she heard good things about the herbal stuff here. She wanted to do some shopping, so she got a whole bunch of like super ingredients. Afterwards, we had a really late lunch, early dinner. We did the mushroom hot pot again, and we got ourselves a little redemption story because the one we had today was 10 times better, and our tour guide actually ended up treating us. Prior to us even getting to the restaurant, his mom had already gone beforehand to drop off a chicken and some expensive mushrooms for us to try, so that was really kind of them. After dinner, we went to this one place called the Lijiang Romance Park. I think it was massive, so I think we barely walked all of it, but it was really fun. There was like performances everywhere. Good morning from Jade Dragon Snow Mountain. Took a cable cart up here in like 5 minutes, and we are literally above the clouds. And dude, just look around me. This place is stunning. Like, are you kidding me? I am not lying when I say we are literally above the clouds, dude. The air is a little thin up here, so everyone is using these oxygen respirators. This place is breathtaking, literally. My sister just got me a cup of chagi, and yo, I will say the design on these cups are fire, and the taste is even better. Getting some drinks at Cha Panda, and I smelled something funky, and I turned around, and of course it's this shop right here. These two people came up and they were eating durian, and I'm like, nah, hell nah, and I left. But this lychee drink, fire. Alright, so my mom and my sister was not a fan of that show, so we actually left a little bit earlier, and it's understandable because up until the one this afternoon, I feel like we've been spoiled with the shows. For example, yesterday when we were at the park, one of the first shows that we watched was called The Earthquake, and it talks about how much of a tragedy an earthquake can be, the level of devastation it can bring. Then it talks about a search and rescue, and then it really salutes the first responders, and it was actually pretty moving, man. Like, I felt like I had a tear or two. And then the main show I thought was the best show that we've seen so far, and it really talks about the different traditions and the cultures that are of the surrounding areas here in Yunnan. Once we got back to the hotel, we went right back out to do some shopping. We did some souvenir shopping, and my mom went at it again with the herbal stuff. And now we have about an hour before our tour guide comes back here with his own car to pick us up for dinner. Alright, dinner was so freaking good. We ordered so many dishes, so it was kind of like tapas style, but make it Yunnan. We were sitting in front of a sign that said homemade dishes that locals prefer. That meal was definitely one of the better meals that we've had here in Yunnan. Right now we're at Shuhe, ancient town, so we're just walking off this meal. So yeah. Yo, this place is a whole vibe, man. Yo, this Shuhe old town is so much fun. Very similar to the old town that we were at in Dali a few nights ago, but this one is definitely so much more rowdier, more fun, more busy. About to do some more exploring and then just head back to the hotel and get some rest. But as of now, this place, it's a vibe. pretty chill day today, and I am not mad about it whatsoever because I'm a little under the weather. This morning, we went to this little market to do some window shopping, and we got some breakfast there. After breakfast, we went to this wetlands park, and honestly, there wasn't much to do there at all. We went to get some lunch, and we got clay pot rice, and it's still not what I'm used to, but it is still better than the one that we had yesterday. So a slight little redemption story there for the clay pot rice of Yunnan. After lunch, we came back to the hotel and I took my first nap. My mom knocked on my window and said, let's go, we're going shopping. We actually went back to the store yesterday that she did some shopping at, and we bought some more. Shout out to my mom for negotiating with them, so we got some stuff for a cheaper price. But yeah, that couple that runs the store was really cool. Afterwards, we went to get dinner. I think it's this one specialty dish of Yunnan. It's called cross the bridge noodles or something like that. It's really this bridge, a tray, and there's all these little dishes on it, and it comes with a chicken herbal broth, and then the aunties was just picking up those little dishes off the bridge and dumped it into the broth, and then finally they mixed in the noodles. So that was actually delicious. Yeah, I feel like it kind of brought me back to life a little bit. That meal was warm and flavorful, and it was filling. It was really nice. Our tour guide actually just hit us up. Throughout this entire trip, my mom was telling our tour guide that she wants this and she wants that. So shout outs to our tour guide for putting that together with his uncle and his mom. His mom actually gave my mom a little gift as well. Damn, today is our last day here in beautiful Yunnan, even though it is raining today. But yeah, we're about to check out and head to the airport. But just real quick, you guys know I'm a sucker for the mountains, the water, nature in general, and Yunnan's got all of that and then some. We'll take Lijiang for example. One end we have the Jade Dragon Snow Mountain and that beautiful blue ass lake. And the other night with Shuhe Ancient Town, like they literally have stores for anything and everything. They had that one bar street where people were dancing, people were singing. It was just such a good time. And this entire province of Yunnan just feels like a step back in time, especially with like these buildings. Dev, you know what I'm talking about. It's got Twins of Brothers vibes all over. It feels like they really upkept the culture and the tradition here. It's really aesthetic here, it's really pretty, and literally every single day here, day or night, I see the women dressing up in traditional clothing, having photography shoots, and I think it just really adds to like the aesthetic of Yunnan. So really gonna miss this place. Thank you to our driver, thank you to our tour guide, because you guys have made this trip even more special. They literally went above and beyond for everything. They went shopping with us even when they didn't need to. They carried our bags up and down these hotels because, dude, some of these hotels do not have elevators, and they took our pictures for us. So yeah, thank you to our driver and our tour guide. And this is the official wrap on Yunnan, so peace.